So, quick question. Can you describe your ideal career? Just think about that. Most people struggle with this, and it's understandable. They might hedge their bets or fumble or say they need more time to think about it. But if I asked you what is bothering you at work at the moment or what you don't want in your work, you could probably talk for about 20 minutes straight. You'd probably say, I don't want to be micromanaged, I don't want to have meetings that should have been emails, and I don't want to have the Sunday scares. And this isn't a problem. This is clarity. We can use this to move in a direction towards our career that we want for ourselves. So today we're going to talk about an anti-vision, and I'm going to help you create that so that you can have the career that you want. If you're new here, then welcome. This is part 4 of the play phase where I guide you towards career clarity. If you haven't watched the previous modules, then the links will be in the description for you. So we're starting with some philosophy. So there's a simple concept in philosophy that's known as via negativa, and it literally means the negative way. So it was made popular by Nassim Taleb, who wrote the book Anti-Fragile, which is a bestseller. It's a very well-known book. And the principle is simple. It basically says that we know with far more clarity what is wrong versus what is right. So if you think about this within your own career, you probably know which tasks or which roles or which meetings that you don't enjoy doing or you dread on a Sunday night versus what exactly you're looking for in your future career. So these patterns keep showing up, and this is information that we can use to move forward in our careers. So you don't have to predict the perfect career. We can iterate based on what we've learned throughout our careers so far, and that's what this anti-vision is for. Just a quick one before we get into the exercise. If you're looking for personalised guidance and evidence-based tools to help you with your career transition or role transition, I'll be running my first ever cohort of the Career Fit Framework in February 2026. You can find all the information, you can sign up for the waitlist. The link will be in the description. Alright, so this is how this works. I'm going to run you through 5 different reflection prompts. You can answer these systematically or just free write and get it all out onto the page and then go back to the prompts if you need them. But either's fine. It's up to you. This takes 15 or 20 minutes, and by the end you can have a clear filter for every career decision going forward. And I'm going to show you my anti-vision as well, so you've got an idea. So first of all, let's think about patterns, the things that continually show up throughout your career or your roles that frustrate you. So maybe you're the person that's always fixing other people's problems, or you're constantly in roles with unclear expectations. Maybe you keep taking jobs with long hours and promising yourself that things will be different this time. That pattern, that through line through your career and the roles you've had so far, that's what your anti-vision needs to address. Not just I don't want to work long hours, but I don't want roles that pull me back into the specific pattern. So prompt 2 is, what do you do that repeatedly undermines your career satisfaction? So this is your self-sabotaging pattern that we really need to try and address. So you might say yes to everyone at work because you don't want to disappoint people and then end up overcommitted on projects. Or you avoid difficult conversations and they end up becoming a crisis when they didn't need to be. Or you take jobs based on the salary and don't focus on career fit. What's the behaviour that keeps derailing you and stopping you from achieving your potential? Prompt 3 is, which career values have you been neglecting or compromising on? So this connects to module 3 where we establish those values. So maybe you value autonomy, but then you keep taking jobs where your boss ends up micromanaging you to the point where you want to tear your hair out. Or you value learning, but you keep taking roles where you do the same task on repeat. Or you value work-life balance, but you keep accepting roles with 60-hour work weeks or work on weekends. So which values have you been sacrificing? And let's think about those. So prompt 4 is, what type of workplace environment consistently drains you? So let's try and get specific on these because these are deal breakers. Maybe it's constant meetings that leave no time for actual work, or office politics where it's more about who you know rather than what you do, or environments where every decision needs 3 layers of approval. So what environments drain you? So prompt 5 is, what have you achieved that looks impressive but felt empty? So this links to the competence trap that we went over in module 2. So being really good but potentially at the wrong thing. So maybe you got promoted to management but you actually preferred doing the work rather than managing it. Or you built expertise in something that actually bores you. Or you're in a prestigious company but the work just feels meaningless. So what success have you chased that left you feeling unfulfilled? I just thought I'd put up some key points from my anti-vision that I extracted from my 20 minutes of free writing. I think the key points that run through here are kind of freedom and autonomy, but also joining teams that are supportive and teams that allow me to focus on my unique strengths as well. But don't copy my anti-vision. It's so important that you have your own unique values and you're able to create your anti-vision that motivates you to move away from it. So there we have it. This is the last point in the play phase. So if you're one of the 30 people that's wondering, well, what's next? What are we going to do now? We've got all this great information. How do we use it? Then for you, that person, Gary, or whatever your name is, we are going to focus on the design phase. So we're going to take all this rich information that we've gained from the first 4 steps, and we're going to start to strategize on how we can find the unique career path for ourselves and look at roles that will suit our strengths and our values. So if you want to see that next, the video will be up here where that eye thing is. The little thing is tiny in the top. Thank you so much for watching and tuning into this series. We will continue it, as I've said. I'm actually on the road to 50 subscribers. I don't know if that's ever been said before on YouTube, but I'm approaching 10, so I would love it if I could get some more. If you found this video helpful at all, then think about subscribing or sharing with someone else, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take it easy.